Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Just another update on the ZX. Quite a bit has been done this week, but not a lot has been recorded. As you would have seen from Wednesday's video, I've done the handbrake, which is like a MOT repair, but I'm hoping to get to the G-Rally on Sunday, which is literally 2 days away from when this is going to be posted, so fingers crossed. Now, to get there, I needed to get the engine running quite sweetly with no smoke and get a pump sorted in some way, shape or form. And I also needed to do that handbrake fix and just quickly check the brakes again. I've done another little quick bleed on them again just to make sure they're okay. The final thing we need is MOT. We do need tax as well, but that's not a problem. Tax is the easy bit. The vehicle is still insured because I never took it off my insurance because there wasn't any point. So basically today, when it passes or fails its MOT, will be the decision maker as to whether we go to the G-Rally or not. Because a little update on the Berlingo van, it hasn't been running right for a little while and it still ain't running right. That, if I'm honest, I'd rather, if I'm going to make an effort to go to a G-Rally, I'd rather take the car I want to show off there, basically. And right, especially if I'm going to have a problem on the journey. If I end up having a problem on the journey, I'd kind of, without sounding rude, because I've done a lot of work, I kind of forgive it if it was the one that I've been working on all this time, because I'm sometimes a nana and miss things. But if it was the van, I'd just be thinking, well, why on earth didn't I sort it before I go in anywhere? But anyway, so I'll show you what we've done and I'll come back and chat to you in a sec. So guys, the van has lost its sexy alloy wheels, and here's why. They're back on the ZX. ZX is turned round, drove off the drive and reversed back on the drive nicely, and I've opened the bonnet just so I don't have to mess about opening it for the purpose of the video. Oh yeah, if you see the insulating tape, my dipstick's just fallen apart, so I've just put a bit of tape on that just to... I have got another dipstick because I've got two engines, but finding it at the moment in my messy shed is an absolute nightmare. The new battery, as promised, is on there, and the Lucas pump. Right, I'm back to the Lucas pump with the Lucas injectors and the Lucas fuel lines, because it was leaking diesel round by this arm, and as you'll see, I've had a friend weld that on, because me being a numbskull, I decided, oh well, it looks too easy enough, I'll pop these 4 screws out, replace the O-rings in there, done that lovely. It no longer wobbles side to side like it did, and it no longer absolutely leaks fuel out of there like crazy. But coming to doing it up, I ended up snapping the 10mm nut off the top with the stem that screws down to it. So I had a friend of mine do me a massive favour and stick some tacks on there for now. When I get round to it, if I decide I'm going to keep this pump, when I get round to it, I can buy the shaft that goes in there, grind that flat and put the new shaft in with new O-rings again. But for now, because like I said, it's literally up and close and personal when it comes to this G-Rally, I want to try and get there. So Lucas pump's back on, and because I've got the Lucas injectors, rather than last time I started it with the Lucas pump, it had the Bosch injectors, no longer smoking. Well, not that I've been aware of at the moment anyway. It doesn't seem to smoke when you're running it. It gets up to temperature nicely, holds coolant nicely, and everything seems to be working as it should. But that's usually famous last words when I say that. I did, however, have last night, just before thingy, I was checking all the lights, and I did have an earthing issue on this side. I've got a corroded contact. I've done a quick temporary fix on that. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it survives the journey to the MOT centre, and when I get back, whether it passes or fails is irrelevant, but when I get back, that will be fixed properly. So hopefully the brake lights and the side lights last until MOT. Number plate bulbs. Now, on an MOT aspect, there is 2 on this car. I don't know where you can see them, so I've just put my side lights on just so you can see a bit better, but both of them are working. MOT aspect, they are a little bit temperamental, but as long as one stays working, my MOT will pass. So, and then if it does mess up, I can just tap it and it will come back on again. So fingers crossed again I'm able to do that, and then that'll be another thing I look at when I get back today, but as I've got the side lights on, the side lights are working fine, so fingers crossed that is okay. So on the subject of the MOT, I don't actually at this precise moment know whether it's going to pass or fail. And the reason I've started the recording beforehand is because I'm not a very good actor, and I can't lie for toffee basically. So the best way to do it is start the recording before I actually go to the MOT centre, because then I don't know what the results are, so I can't end up giving it away with my facial expressions. So we are going to literally give this car a quick vacuum because, well, I've been in and out of it quite a bit, and I've been storing stuff in the back like my tools and various engine bits and pieces. It has got a little bit dirty on the inside. Then we'll be off to our MOT, and I will take you along the journey as much as I can. But the end result for this video will be finding out whether it's passed or failed. If you run a reg check already, if you pause the video and run a reg check, you'll find out, but that's cheating. So if you carry on watching, you'll find out anyway, because I will tell you in the end of this video. So I'm going to temporarily say bye. I'm going to quickly vacuum it out, get us down to the MOT centre, and like I say, fingers crossed we get the result I would love to have. So guys, the results of the MOT. Well, let's just see where I am. I'm in Morrison's, near my home. So if I'm in Morrison's, what have I driven to drive here? Well, I'll show you. And to be honest, as you can see, it's sitting in a car parking space in Morrison's. I'm being careful not to get anyone else's registration in because they're not my vehicles, but it is comfortably sitting in a parking space, and it is now taxed, MOT'd and insured. It initially failed on headlight aim, but that was it. And now it's passed flying colours, no advisories. So, as promised, we're going to do a little bit of a drive now, because I've been waiting for this. I really have. This has been such a long time waiting. The whole year since we've been able to drive it on the road last time, and starting up in Morrison's car park, and we'll go for a drive, and it drives really lovely. And I'll turn the radio off because we're not allowed that on. I have got the window open because it's just so hot today. I need the window open. I'm literally just going to come out of Morrison's car park and go for, yeah. Right, let me get out of this junction, straight out, lovely jubbly. And I will say the gear changes are a little bit sloppier than I'm used to. Not for this car. I've been driving around various other vehicles, and for the last 4 or 5 months I've been driving around in a 2-litre Citroen Berlingo, and in comparison to that, the brakes are rather sharp, and these brakes work really well. They've just passed with flying colours on a rolling road, so there's nothing wrong with these brakes. It's just, it's a different car basically, that's all. The pedal travels a little bit further, and it just doesn't give me quite as firm as a pedal as I'm used to, but they work fine. I have to slam them on, then they're going to stop me basically. So what we'll do is I'm going to carry on driving. I am going to let you come back in a little while and just enjoy myself basically. I am grinning like a Cheshire cat. So bye for now. So guys, I'm currently sitting at the cliff top near where I live at the beach. We've done about 20 miles worth of driving. That's including MOT station mileage as well. And might I say, she drives absolutely beautifully. I'm so happy with the results. And as a result, I will be going to the Citroen G-Rally with this vehicle. So it's going to be driven from my location to the Citroen G-Rally, which it's about 4 hours driving. So that will definitely put this car through its paces, and I will be taking it rather steady just while I bed the engine in and seat it all in, so it allows it to settle in a bit better. But by the time it's there, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's fine anyway. But yeah, couldn't be happier. But content won't stop on this, because I still need to do a light cluster repair as well, because I've done a temporary fix which has barely survived through the MOT, but that will be literally fixed before I go to a G-Rally, but you'll see the footage of that after a G-Rally, because the next videos will be, I've got pre-recorded for next week, will be regarding another little project that I'm doing, and you'll have to wait and see on Monday what that is. Then after I've done a week's worth of work on that car, I will be back with some G-Rally footage and back with the footage from what this car still needs. Thank you for watching. There's no mechanical repairs, but just some good news for a change. I will say bye for now and take care, guys. Stay safe. And just before I do go, there'll be another one of my videos up in this corner, and I will put my subscribe icon down in this corner as well. Take care, guys. Bye for now.